Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
It's just another
Mashup.
Monday.
That's right, it is Mashup Monday. And on this day I go on YouTube and try to find some of the best mashups that are out there and present them to you guys. Now the last video probably looked a little out of color and I don't know why that happened. It happened between me switching from nothing to switching on the camera. It's getting used to this room and everything else like that, but this time I think that the color is right. Now, I found this actually just 15 minutes ago. I was going to do that mashup from Xanadu where it mixes the rock and roll with the old-timey music, but then as I was going into that, this was the first one that popped up as far as the suggestions. And I heard like 15 seconds of it. I was like, oh, well, I'm doing that one. And this one is Can't Get Enough Xanadu Virgins. And it looks like this has, this is a combination. I know there it is. There is ELO, Olivia Newton-John, Cyndi Lauper, Madonna, Depeche Mode, and Block and Crown something. I don't know. I think they might have done a remix of Just Can't Get Enough by Depeche Mode. But it was just so catchy in those first couple of seconds, and I was like, okay, let's do that one. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 15 videos each and every week. And if you didn't watch my other video, you can see that I am in a new setting, you know, with a whole bunch of tchotchke in the background. Of course, my Ohio State Buckeyes, who won on Saturday night. It's got all kinds of good things. Maybe I'll talk about them. Maybe if you see something in the background that you'd like to get to know about, just ask. I'll answer your question. So, without any further ado, here is Can't Get Enough Xanadu Virgins.
And here we go.
That was fun. I was just talking to my mother about Xanadu, how she thinks she's never seen it. And I was like, you know, I loved Xanadu, even for how cheesy it was. But at the time, I was just getting into ELO. So Xanadu is 1980. So I was just getting into ELO, and you know, you had Last Train to London and Mr. Blue Skies and Telephone Line, and I think it was Telephone Line had recently come out there. So I liked ELO, and then when I heard they were part of the soundtrack, I was like, okay, cool. I liked Olivia Newton-John. Thought she was very fine, and all the hits that I'd heard from her since at least the mid-70s up until that time frame, probably even earlier than that. I think from like 73 until on is what my remembrance of her is. So, and then, you know, from all the movies my mom made me watch, I always loved Gene Kelly. He wasn't the then wispy Fred Astaire, but Fred Astaire was a great dancer. He was more of a manly men's type of dancer who could make it seem cool and be a man. Frank Sinatra was really skinny too, but Gene Kelly. And so I had always liked everything Gene Kelly had done as far as dancing wise or acting, whatever. He tried his hand at some serious acting roles. And so all of these things come together, and then you have I just seen The Warriors, and you had the lead guy from The Warriors playing the love interest in Xanadu. And I'm like, it's a no-brainer. And at 10-year-old me, I loved it because I liked musicals at the time. But yeah, so I think I need to go back and watch Xanadu. I don't know where I would find Xanadu now. Oddly enough, it's not something that I own. So I don't own a lot of musicals. I think the only musical I own is Jesus Christ Superstar, and I just saw over there Grease. I think those are the only two musicals that I own. Yeah, I think that's it. Sometimes that's enough. No, I own The Court Jester. That's partly a musical. That's Danny Kaye. That's different. Danny Kaye is a subject for a whole nother day. Alright, so what did you think? I liked how it kept it bouncy and poppy, and I love the fusion of Just Can't Get Enough with the song Xanadu, with like a version running on top of that. And it almost, if you would have taken out almost everything else, this will almost, if you just left Just Can't Get Enough and Girls Just Want to Have Fun, it could have been a great remix right there. So it had just all these elements, not one really overthrowing the other, except for Just Can't Get Enough. That was the driving force over everything. But when you did Xanadu, and when you did Just Like a Bird's and then you get Girls Just Want to Have Fun, none of them really overtook the other one. You just may have had a preference. I had a preference to the Girls Just Want to Have Fun and the Xanadu. I'm Like a Virgin, and it is what it is. Alright, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making it for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment.